Hey there, welcome and welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be watching some Within Temptation with their song Our Solemn Hour off of the Black Symphony live DVD. This was requested by Mark S. Now I did some research into this one, trying to figure out when it was and everything, and the video was released nine years ago. But the actual DVD came out in 2008. So I just I wanted to know that, so I knew who was in the band at the time. I know that bands have been around for a really long time. Sometimes have lineup changes, and this one has. Sharon, of course, has always been the lead singer, and so that never changes. But and also let's see, what's his name? Sorry, Robert has always been with him, although he doesn't tour. So he didn't tour. He hasn't toured since 2011. He's only in the studio, but he's a rhythm guitarist and harsh vocals. But I've got a list of everybody and when they were in it, so I kind of know who's in there. When I switch over. The picture I have above me, I actually had a picture Within Temptation that I just was using. I was going to use. I had set it all up, and I realized that's a newer picture, so it may not have the same people. So I spent the last 15-20 minutes finding a picture with all the correct people from the right time period. So I wanted to be as correct as I could. I know on some of my band pictures I don't have the correct people in there, but this one I tried my best to find a correct picture. But anyways, I'm excited for this. Within Temptation is a fantastic band. I've only watched a couple of their things, I think, on the channel, or maybe even just one or two on the channel, and they're amazing. But I have heard some Within Temptation just over the years as I was, obsessed with Nightwish, and I'd listen to Nightwish on, Pandora or whatever. So I'm sure Within Temptation songs came in through the playlist, but I don't know which ones I've heard or which ones I haven't. This one, I don't know if I've heard or not. Even if I had, it's been so long ago, and there's been so much music through my brain. I'm sure I won't remember it. But I'm excited for this. They're such a good band. Real quick, I did want to remind you, I do have a Patreon. The link will be down in the description. Most of my reaction videos go up there at least a day in advance. If you join the Blades tier, you get 2 patron shout-out requests every month. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how obscure you think it is. If you love it, I want to hear it. And even if you just join at the $1 tier, for joining up, you get a patron shout-out request. I found some really amazing music through my patrons. All my patrons have such great taste in music. Even the stuff they feel is going to be weird, I love it. I love it. Even if it's not my cup of tea, I enjoy the process of learning about it. If you want to donate a little bit more directly, I do have my PayPal and my Cash App down in the description. Or you can use the super thanks through the YouTube. Any help y'all can give me means the world to me. It really does. It really does matter in my life. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. But anyways, I'm excited for this. So let me switch on over. This is the picture that I'm kind of proud that I was able to research and hunt down an actual promo picture of the band at the time. But I'm excited for this, so let me go ahead and get going. So here's Within Temptation, Our Solemn Hour. Oh, they had a full-on symphony. Very cool.
The enemy, by a remarkable combination of air
Great build up before Sharon gets out here. Great build up. I love the inclusion. The song I'm assuming is going to be about a war in general, maybe a specific battle, maybe a specific time period. From I believe I could be wrong, but I believe that's Winston Churchill. So it would have been World War II. I love hearing like old speeches like that, big grandiose speeches with this really great epic music underneath it, and the build up with the choir. This choir is great. And as let me ask, I didn't look up the set list or anything. Was this the beginning of the concert? Because the way the band came out and the reaction of the fans, it seemed like that was the first time they had seen them so far that night. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's so good. I love symphonic metal. I don't know. I mean, I've always been. I won't say always, but from I guess I started playing French horn in the fifth grade. So what? I was 11 or so, 11 or 12, and I've just hooked into classical, big symphony type music. It just is great. And then you know, latched on to symphonic metal. It was actually several years after that when I kind of, I think my first taste of it was really Metallica's S&M. I'm sure I had heard music, heavy music with orchestras before that, but that was the first big one, that I can remember, and it was just, it just hooked me, and ever since, and with Nightwish, of course, is my all-time favorite band. I love it. I love it, and I love the live. I love the live orchestra. It doesn't get better than that.
In my darkest hours, I could not foresee that the tide could turn so fast to this degree. Can't believe my eyes, how can you be so blind? Is the heart of stone, no empathy inside? Time keeps us slipping away, and we haven't learned. So if we fall, here comes the rain. Santos, Espiritos, redeemers from our solemn hours. Santos, Espiritos, insanity is all I gather. Santos, Espiritos, is this what we deserve? Can we break free? In chains that never ending agony. Are they themselves to blame? The misery, the pain. Didn't we let go? Allowed it, let it grow. If we can't restrain the peace which dwells inside, it will find its way somehow, somewhere in time. Where we remember all of the suffering. 'Cause if we fall, here comes the Santos, Espiritu.
Okay, this is really cool. I wanted to step back for a second because she actually picked something up off the stage. I think somebody tossed her something, and you could see her acknowledge. She picked it up, held it up, tossed it backstage, and then she specifically when she came back, she made eye contact with somebody and gave them a thumbs up. That's really cool that she would do that while she's singing. Sharon has a fantastic voice. She really does. She's in that top elite with, Floor, Taria, Simone, Annika. She is in that group, and she's just a fantastic singer. The band is killing it. I love the main riff of this song is just it's almost like a march. It feels great. I do have a question. Do they sing much about like historic about wars and stuff like that? I'm not actual real life real time events. And all I've been thinking since I heard the Churchill speech is that it would be great to have a collaboration with them and Sabaton, since Sabaton does so much military history songs. But this is great, and they sound great. The orchestra and the choir is amazing. They're really good. They showed a picture of a shot of the conductor. He's a young guy too, which is really great that first of all, he's in that position of being a conductor of an orchestra. That is not something you just trip and fall into. You have to work to get that. So very cool.
Peace which dwells inside, it will find its way somehow, somewhere in time. Well, we remember all
There's something. She threw something. She tosses it back. And that connection, so good. It has such a strong beat, you can't help but move. So good. The Churchill in the background. That was a great subtle solo. I was glancing down. I was definitely listening to it. Lead guitar at this time, Ruud, R-U-U-D. I don't know how to pronounce that without sounding rude, but very cool. Great, understated, simple, impossible for me, but for a shredder, relatively simple but great feel. It had a great feel to it. Very cool. I want to call out the other band members too. The bass player, Jeroen, is just killing it. It's again nothing super out there, fancy, crazy, Misa going insane, but it's a solid hold the song together. Everybody else can do whatever they want. He is just solid as rock. The drummer at this time was Steven. Great drummer. I mean, you have to be a great drummer to be in a band like this. It just doesn't work without being an amazing drummer. Very cool. The keyboard player is there's an extra J in there I'm going to have trouble with. Martin J.N. That's how it's spelled. I apologize for not being able to pronounce that. It's a weird consonant for my mouth. I apologize. I'm assuming he usually does most of the orchestral parts. That's not, backing track, but he's great. It's not easy to be a keyboard player in a symphonic metal band. There's so much you have to keep track of. And then Robert, the other guitarist, and he hasn't done him in this song, but does harsh vocals, is another original member that's still part of the band today, at least in the studio. Great. This whole band is just absolutely amazing. The symphony, the orchestra is killing it. The choir is absolutely amazing. Everything about this is great. There's so much feel in that solo.
Santos, Espíritus, redeem us from our solemn hour. Santos,
Great hit.
insanity is
I want to do that again. The where it goes out of his solo into just the percussion and the vocals, getting the crowd involved, and then that hit that brings the rest of the band into it. That's strong. That's really good.
Santos, Espíritus, redeem us from our solemn hour. Santos, Espíritus, insanity is on the ground. And Santos, Espíritus, is this what we deserve? Can we break free? And chains are never running again. It's all about me.
God, Sharon sounds good. So good. So good. So that was Within Temptation with Our Solemn Hour from the Black Symphony DVD, the concert from 2008. That's a great song. That is, I love, it has this simple beat that, and I say simple a lot or easy, but it's not simple as in talent, because obviously you have to be amazing to do what they do. But it has this just constant beat that you can't help but move to. You can't help but bob your head to. It's just so strong. No complicated 15 time signature changes. It's just that simple boom, boom, boom. Just keep moving. Very cool. I really enjoyed this. Sharon's voice is absolutely amazing. I love her voice. So good. I really, really enjoyed this. If you liked it, give the video a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do me a favor, jump down in the comments and just say hi, throw up some horns. It helps with the algorithm, helps with YouTube realizing people are interacting with me, and maybe they should put me out to a bigger audience. And any help y'all can do growing this channel really is appreciated. I love it. I think y'all are amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.